Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you live tonight with Tuesday's tips and techniques. We are going to be doing an oldie but a goodie technique using the shimmer paint. We're going to do shimmered embossing. So this might be new to some of you, and to some of you this might be a repeat of techniques, but it is fun to do. It's a little bit different. Just wanted to verify. Yes, I am live, so that is cool. Again, we will be using the shimmer paint to do the shimmered embossing technique, and I have a couple other little tips for you. A lot of retired products I'm going to be showing you tonight, so if there's anything on your wish list that you see tonight, make sure that you go online and get that as soon as possible, because everything on the retired list, stamp sets included, are while supplies last. So let's change the camera. All right. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate that. So this is the bundle that we're going to use tonight. This is on the retired list. It's called the Little Elephant, and it has a coordinating elephant punch. The stamp set is not sold in the bundle with the punch, so it is separate, but I will tell you that the punch is discounted to $10.80, I believe it is. And normally I want to say it's $15. But that is discounted, so the stamp set is the regular price, but the punch is discounted. And then I also am using the 2-inch circle punch. So this is the bundle that I'm using. Everybody can use a little baby card, but don't think of it just as a baby card, because celebrate your big day. My little Sophia would love a card with the elephant on with the birthday balloons for her birthday. So don't think of it as just baby cards. It can be birthday cards for the little ones. It can be invitations to a baby shower. It can be a congratulations. Lots of things that you can do with this stamp set. Change out the sentiments. You can still use your little elephants for other occasions. Love that. So we're going to start. Here's the card that I had on my blog. And the elephant on here is shimmered embossed. You can see that, yes. I wasn't too stuck on the yellow and the smoky slate, to be honest with you, so I'm changing that up tonight. Gonna do it a little bit different colors, just because we'll see at the end what we like best. But I'm gonna start by stamping my little elephant with Petal Pink. So I'm going to ink him up in Petal Pink. Beautiful. Now I'm going to clean that off. Love my chamois. If you haven't gotten the chamois, mine is filthy, but that's what it looks like when it's well loved and used. I love my chamois. Love it, love it, love it. If you need to know where that is located, it's in the back of the catalog. I can get you the page number if you want the page number. And Pool Party. I'm going to stamp them in Pool Party. So these are my two colors I chose for tonight to go with the smoky slate. We'll see out of the three what we like best. Looks like my Pool Party ink pad could stand a re-ink. It's a little light. I might have to grab my re-inker because I'm going to do something else with it. So now I'm going to take my punch. And you notice we have the big elephant, the smaller elephant, and then the little elephant ear and the bigger elephant ear, and then the eye, if you want a little eyeball. What I want is that elephant ear. Just the ear. So there's my ear I want to save. And I want one in the Pool Party. So here's my Pool Party ear. And I'm going to go ahead and stick my dimensional on the back, which hopefully will help me find them when I need them later. And I'm going to use the little minis. And I'm going to just set them right up there. All right. So I better clean that off. Dry them off. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is the shimmered embossing. So to do this technique, you will need a clear block, the champagne mist shimmer paint, a sponge dauber, your ink pad of choice, which is going to be the smoky slate, and some clear embossing powder, and then your heat tool. So the first thing we're going to do is shake this up. There's a little ball in there you want to shake up. It is paint. And I'm going to put a little drop of it on my block. Actually, I'm going to do a couple because I'm going to do it twice, and it really soaks up a lot in the dauber. So I'm going to open my ink pad and I'm going to ink my elephant with the smoky slate. Oh, he is more than inked enough. You can see I went off to the side, so it's a new ink pad. Now I'm going to pick up that shimmer paint and I'm going to go over my elephant with the shimmer paint. Can you see it shimmer? Ooh. And then we're going to stamp him. And I'm going to punch them out so I don't have to worry about them little nicks. Put the embossing powder that is clear. And then we're going to emboss that. But before I do that, I'm going to do the other one because we've got 2 cards. But you have to clean off, every time you ink and do this technique, you have to make sure that you clean off your block in between inking it again. Because you want to get that paint off. You don't want to get that on your ink pad. I'm going to ink them up again. Might need to ink a little bit more. There we go. Pick up that ink, or that champagne paint, and just pounce on the top of my elephant. He is so sparkly and beautiful. So pretty. I love the sparkle and the bling. I'm going to clean off my block here while I got my cleaner open. Clean him off because that was paint, so you want to make sure you get that off. Did I put my powder on him? I think I did. It's hard to tell. I'll powder him again just in case, but I think I did. He's double powdered now. Okay, then gotta find my lid. Otherwise, knowing me, I'd have powder all over the place. And I'm gonna turn on my heat tool, so bear with me here a minute. So I heat from the side until I see it starting to brighten up and change. And then I move on to the next spot. I like to make sure that it's well melted before I move on. And I'm not sure how much you can see it melt on camera. That looks good. Now I will tell you this technique works the best with the solid image stamps. It doesn't work very well with the fine line stamps. So you're going to want to use your solid images. So I'm going to just set that aside before I punch those out. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the doilies. Now these are also on the retired list, and I believe they are $270, something like that. I know they're two something. Let me see if I can quick find out. $270, yep. So you get 24 of these in a pack. And one side is kind of a shimmery, like almost silver. It's a pearlized side. And the other side is kind of just blank white. The pearlized side, I did not have very good luck coloring. So I used the white side. And I want two of these because we're going to do petal pink and pool party. So I want the non-pearlized side. This one's got some pieces I gotta punch out yet. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my brayer, my foam brayer. Let's see how I can do with the pool party. Like I said, I might have to get my re-inker out. We'll see. Not too bad, not too bad. When I was doing this, you can do this with a sponge dauber too, but I just thought with the brayer it goes a little faster. Wouldn't that be cool background that you can create? I thought that'd be kind of cool. Create your own background. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Okay, so we're brayering. Just till you get the color that you like. You're only going to really see the outside edge. I see there's one little thing here I got to pop out. Here we go. So, however dark, I think that's good enough for the pool party. I have another sponge dauber here, which will do the petal pink. And I did wash this off. I just take these to my kitchen sink when I'm done and rinse them out. If they're really inky, I might put a little Dawn dish soap on them. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Create some cool backgrounds just by sponging your doilies. So you can create your doilies in any color that you like. So you're not just stuck to white or the pearlized side. I like it. I like it a lot. It's almost like two-toned. Okay, I'll get that out of my way. Now I can punch my elephants. I'm going to come in here, punch him out. You can't see how shimmery he is, but he is just gorgeous. Now this is where my little ears come into play. I'm going to pop those up. So that it's very hard to see, but that is the pool party. And then this is the petal pink. Adorable. Okay, and then I have my Hello Little One. And I gotta have my Smoky Slate. Hopefully I didn't stamp them too high, because now I'm going to come in with my circle punch. Oh, that was my heat gun. And I want to get pretty close to the top, just like that, and center my circle. See, if I stamp first and then punch, I can control where I want my circle to end up. Or I should say my stamping in the center to show up. I'm going to clean off that. Okay, now we're ready for some assembly. So, get my card bases in here. Cute. Aren't they cute? They're just adorable. So my base is white, and that's 4 1/4 by 11. Fold it in half. Grab both of these. Okay, then I have my mats, and I went ahead and I did my smoky slate, and I embossed it with the Tuft 3D embossing folder, which is also on the retired list. And they're going to be on these mats, and we're going to assemble all this. So let me get these glued up. Ladies are very quiet tonight. What happens when you try to color the pearl eyes? I tried to color the pearl eyes and it kind of just smeared off. Maybe if you heat set it, but I didn't have patience for that. If you wanted to, what I did on my sample was I took my sponge dauber in the shimmer paint after and just went over the top, which gave it some shimmer that way. So that one is stuck down. We're going to do this one. I tend to like to use the liquid glue when I do my embossing pieces, just because of all the rippling and the texture. Get that out of the way so you can see better. Whoops. Okay, so then how did I attach these, you ask? Take my circle, put my adhesive on the back, attach it, go on the back side, and where I have my circle, run my adhesive. And I'm going to do these a little bit different than what I did my sample. Okay, and same with this. Attach it. I think the Tuft folder is beautiful for this card. It just, I don't know, it screams baby. Love it. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to do my ribbon a little bit different, and on that one I'm going to do it a little bit different. So we'll have 3 different ways. So I'm going to pop up my elephant. Looks like I got a dimensional stuck on my finger. So just like that. This one. just going to go on here. Aren't they looking cute already? So with this one, what I did, I didn't have ribbon in Pool Party, but I had this gorgeous ribbon here. This is the white metallic edge ribbon. And I took the Pool Party blend and colored it. So it is gorgeous. So I'm going to wrap this around. And I'm going to take a glue dot. And I'm just going to tie it right there in the center. Looks like I have plenty. And that dries fairly quickly. And then trim my ends. I love this ribbon. Love it, love it. Just like that. Cool. And now I think I will stick it on my card front. I don't know, that's beautiful. Just moved a little bit. There we go. I think that's gorgeous. Okay, so then with the petal pink, we have this adorable, gorgeous petal pink ribbon that is on the clearance, or not the clearance, I shouldn't say clearance, because it's not discounted. It is on the retired list, though. So, gotta get you some of this. This is gorgeous. So I'm just gonna tie a bow. And I thought I would stick it right there. Just something a little different. Just trying all different things. It's kind of like creating on the fly. So you can kind of see how I do things. So now that's ready to be attached. So let's go ahead and glue that up. Could you believe it when you've seen the retired list? If you haven't seen it yet, go to my blog, www.thestampcamp.com. There are tons of things on the retired list, and there's lots that are 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% off. Some great deals. Okay, so now we're going to put our gorgeous ribbon on. I think I'm going to stick that right down there, just like that. He is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Clean all my stuff out of the way. So there we have it. Those are our shimmered embossed little elephants there. Aren't they cute? So we have the Pool Party, Petal Pink, and then the Daffodil Delight. So what is your favorite color? Or maybe you would have tried a different color. I don't know. Does coloring the ribbon make it stiffer? It does make it stiffer. It is stiffer. Maybe mine isn't completely dry yet, but it does make it a little stiffer. It's not quite as soft. No, it's not quite as soft as when it's not colored. But I mean, it's gorgeous colored. I would take it colored. It doesn't lose that much. Sometimes stiffer is better anyway, but it doesn't lose that much softness. Ah, love how we can color the ribbon. Oh, yeah, super easy. Super, super easy. Just take the fat end of your blend and you don't even have to do both sides because the beauty of the blends is it bleeds to the back. So you only have to color one side and it goes really quick. Love that. So you can color it in all the blend colors that we have. So that is your tip for tonight. I still like this too. I should put cardstock underneath and then do something with the background, but I think that's cool too. So that is your tip and technique for tonight, the shimmered embossed stamping. And if you need any of the supplies or you want to check out that retired list, make sure you go to my blog, www.thestampcamp.com. The hostess code for May is right there, and it is below in the video as well. So that is it for tonight. I appreciate you stopping by. If you love it, share it. Send me up some hearts. Share it with your friends. Whatever. I appreciate everything that you do for me. All your orders and your sharing and taking your time to watch my videos. Much appreciated. Thanks so much for stopping by.